was just singing a song about Geminis. I've got a few in the family, and one of my younger sister, she's a Gemini. We came across this book once about sexual positions and different star signs. I don't know why I'm thinking of this now, but I did, so I'm going to tell you about it because I like a little bit of intrigue. I like a bit of naughty too. I don't like dirty naughty. I like naughty naughty. Something that makes you laugh, you know? And you can say, oh my God, I never would have thought of that. Anyway, Geminis, on their little thing, you know, was a take-up of all the star signs and their and Geminis were told they'd do anything under a table. Well, you should have seen the look on my sister's face. Now, darlings, I had to get that off my plate before I could start. So welcome, Gemini, to all you little wonderful people. Big wonderful people too. When I say little or big, I don't mean little big or little unbig, big little. What I mean is, well, you know what I mean. Welcome, Gemini, to your tarology overview for the week beginning Monday the 19th of July. There is a great flow of creativity this week. Oh, Gemini, you got no idea. It's a bit like a quantum leap if you want to take it. Mercury, your ruler, is dancing, or should I say, is still dancing with the Moony. I think of Moony and I think of, I want you to call him Mr. Moony. I follow the Geelong Football Club and there's a man called Moony in it. Mr. Moony, I call him. He is muscles to die for. Anyway, that's another story. I will go off and on in and out of my stories because I do. That's part of my personality. So we're back to dancing with the moon. Mr. Moony, if it was moon. The moon, you know, is knowing the unknowable. And it's with Mercury, the bearer of light, the bearer of knowledge, the messenger, the communicator, the energy that rules you, darling. Are you getting the picture? This is so good as your intuitive ability works with your very clever mind. Woohoo is what I want to say around that. Clarity and forgiveness. Now, what does that mean? You may well ask. What's she mean? What's silly old diva mean today? Clarity and forgiveness for us Geminis? And she's been talking about sex under a table? What does she mean? Well, let me tell you, darlings. Number one, clarity shows us the perfect and the imperfectness of ourselves and others. And with our free will choice to take responsibility, positively to grow, or negatively to remain stuck, we act. Number two, forgiveness is the key, you see. E.g., let's have a little example. Let's say you are estranged with someone. Both into blame and it's loggerheads, it's your fault, it's my fault, you said, he said, she said, we said, the dog said. Clarity shows you your part in the gameplay and theirs. Now, what are you going to do with that? Forgiveness, if you can forgive yourself first and then them, this frees you and gives you the relief to move on. 3, relief. Relief is the feeling of the joy that comes. Now, darlings, I have to say to you, having had this experience myself, I know how good this feels. Now, this is the key, Gemmies. Jemmy, key, Jemmy the key. Oh, God, you're clever, Lena. Geminis, this is the key. When you actually feel the relief. Not pretend feel, because I'll know the difference and so do you. So don't kid yourselves. When you actually feel the relief and the joy, nothing is ever the same again. Now this week, darlings, you have that in your hands. use it with wisdom. It is a divine gift from Creator. Let's see what the cards say. Excuse me yelling at you. The cards say justice and balance must be with you. Now, the justice and the balance takes me back to Egypt, where they balanced the heart with a feather when the Pharaoh died, to see, or not only Pharaoh, any other died, to see whether, if the heart was the same light as the feather, into heaven you went. But if it wasn't, you didn't. Would you believe that sometimes, darling, the heart weighed the same as the feather? Now, the law of averages says that shouldn't happen, but it did. You see, it's a spiritual thing that starts, and it fills everything, and it is quite divine. So even in practicality, you've got that. Things will balance and come up right for you this week, no matter what it is. And even if it feels like it's not, because we have the polarity, it will. You're stepping onto the new level of your pathway. Trust yourself. Don't look back and don't argue. Sit in the stillness and give blessings. Give gratitude. Just say thanks. Any of those things will do, but do something. This is a wonderful time for you, gems. Enjoy it. And so it is.